Can I come in?
Come on in, Mr. Fire. The door's open for you.
Thank you. You always make me feel so warm and welcome.
No, this door is supposed to have a self-closing spring on it. I know it's a nuisance when you're carrying in the groceries and stuff. I know it gets in the way. I know that. No, it's supposed to have a spring. They didn't require springs when this happened. No, yes, it's supposed to have a spring on it. Most of the things we care about, okay? That's not why we're here. We're here for the garage overhead door openers. And here we can see that we've got our control buttons, and our control buttons is higher than 5 feet, so that's good. And keeps little hands from getting to it. But what we should have is a safety notice posted right here. We should have a safety notice posted right here. I also got apps for these doors. You can open and close them from the Department of Motor Vehicles or Kroger or Buc-ee's or wherever. You can open and close them. Just know that code requires that these buttons be in the same room with the door openers so that you can see what you're opening and closing on. And if you do it remotely, manufacturer's installation instruction supersedes code, but they've given you the ability to do it remotely, so there might be some precautions baked into there that I'm not aware of. One client told me when they did it, it made all kinds of screaming noises, so that it was pretty obvious. And then I had another client who installed a camera inside so that they could view the door while it was open and closing. I don't know what the answer is. Out of my wheelhouse. The manufacturer says it's okay. I'm just explaining it. We got 2 garage car overhead doors. Again, by LiftMaster. I'm going to assume they're on a GFCI protected circuit. Let's just try this right here. And there they go. Okay, so they're on a GFCI protected circuit. Now, these receptacles, that one does. It says GFCI protected. They do. They say GFCI protected. Okay, I was getting a little ahead of myself. I was getting kind of anxious. I was trying to get into the meat of this conversation. Okay, we should have spring tension notices on the first corners of each door, and we do. Then we should have safety notices posted on the insides of the doors. And we got 1 safety notice posted here. Okay, but this door we do not have a safety notice, and we do not have a safety notice posted at our door opener buttons. Coming on along. Now, since we are using the door openers, okay, since we are using these guys, we have disabled the locks. That's a good thing. And we disabled the locks so that we don't accidentally damage the door while we're using it automatic. And our emergency releases work. That's a good thing. But what I don't have is a pull handle. I'm going to have to use this. This is not a pull handle. This can damage your door. But I want to make sure the door springs are working okay. They got good balance, not too much pressure on the motor. That's a good thing. We come along here, our electric control wires, those are not insulated staples. They're supposed to be held in place with insulated staples. So we do not have insulated staples on our door opener wires. The optic sensors are low enough. That's a good thing. We do not have pull handles, do not have a warning notice right there. So somewhere along the line, I made a business decision to do no harm. And do no harm, what I mean by that is that I do not, well, that one, okay. Let's try this one again. I do not do block tests. The listing agent, I've got baked inside of your inspection report. Come on. You gonna lock those? Finally. I have baked inside of your inspection report instructions on how to do a block test. I'm just going to test them optically. All right. I'm going to come over here, raise these doors. And then I'm going to push the close button. And then I'm going to trudge across the tundra. Okay, I'm going to trudge across, mile after mile. I'm going to dance over here like a zombie wolf and take my big old flat zombie hoof and break the beam like a dancing fool. And that's how we do the block test. That's how we do our sensitivity test. That's on my inspection report agreement that my dear client signed. Open sesame. It's on my inspection agreement that's posted on my website. So, and I'm telling you here. So that's the safety reverse. So what do we learn? No warning notice. No warning notice. No handles. Do not have insulated staples.